The girl thought her stomachache was just because she had eaten too much. But when the paramedics touched her abdomen, she first asked the staff to evacuate the other students from the scene. Then he told the girl, "Dear, you're having contractions." The girl had no idea what he meant. Darson stared at her in disbelief. "Don't you know you're pregnant?" Panic set in. "I thought I was just gaining weight." She had never considered the possibility of being pregnant. The paramedics tried to get her into the ambulance, but the pain caused her to collapse back onto the ground. They had her lie flat for an examination and discovered she was already in labor. The girl broke down. "If my dad finds out, I'm dead," she sobbed. Dawson knelt beside her. "The only thing that matters now is getting this baby out safely." But when they prepared to assist with the delivery, they discovered the baby was in a breech position, feet first. Breech babies cannot be delivered vaginally. This could lead to oxygen deprivation for the baby or endanger the teenager's life. However, there was no time to transport her to the hospital for a cesarean section. The only option was for the paramedics to reach in and guide the baby out. "Breathe with me and push when I tell you to," the paramedic instructed. The girl followed his instructions, but the baby still didn't move. The pain was too intense, and she broke down. "Hold on a little longer, you can do this," Dawson encouraged her. Finally, there was progress, and they saw the baby's feet. "It's a girl!" the emergency personnel shouted. But no matter how hard the teenager pushed, the baby's head would not emerge. If immediate action was not taken, the baby would suffocate from oxygen deprivation. The emergency personnel reached inside to provide the baby with an airway, then asked the teenager to push one more time. "I can't do it, I can't do it," she cried out. She was just a high school student, still a child herself. The paramedics continued to encourage her. With everyone's help, the baby was finally born safely. The teenager held her newborn daughter, still in shock. "I'm a mother," barely able to believe it. At the hospital, her father burst in. "How could you let this happen?" he shouted. "I didn't mean to," she cried. "But look, she's so cute. You can't even take care of yourself," he snapped. "How can you take care of a baby?" Darson couldn't stay silent. "You can't speak to her like that. She's just been through a terrible ordeal," she defended the girl. "Don't come crawling back to me when all the boys at school move on to the next easy girl." It wasn't until the girl's aunt arrived that Darson learned the truth. The girl's mother had abandoned them after giving birth to her. Her father had raised her alone for years. Guilt washed over Darson. She went to the man's house to apologize. She had expected him to be angry about suddenly becoming a grandfather. But when she visited again, he was smiling ear to ear, holding his granddaughter tightly, refusing to let go. All the firefighters couldn't help but smile at the sight.